Hello, my name is Oscar Alcantar, and today we are going to find the average density of a rectangular solid, which is a brick. And we're going to be using a triple integral. Okay, so first, we need to define the formulas in region. V is equal to the volume of the brick, and then we have the average density, which is the line with P under it. Let me write that down. Average density, P with the line, is equal to mass over volume. Okay. Our brick region, which is E, is bounded by 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 2, and 0 is less than or equal to y, 0, which is less than or equal to 3, and 0 is less than or equal to z, which is less than or equal to 1. And then our density function is, let me write that down, density function is p times x times y times z, which is equal to x, y plus z. Now to calculate the volume, we have V is equal to length times width times height, which is V is equal to 2 times 3 times 1, which equals 6. Now we need to set up our triple integral for the mass. And that looks something like this. We have M is equal to 2, and then we have another second integral, which is bounded by 3 to 0. Then we have our third one, which is 1 to 0. Then we have xy plus z, and then on the outside of that we have dz, dy, dx. Now we have to evaluate the inner integral with respect to z, and that looks something like this. We have integral with bounded by 1 to 0, xy plus z dz is equal to, we have a bracket, and then we have, x, y, z plus z squared over 2, and then we have up here z is equal to 1, and z is equal to 0. Now this equals xy1 times 1 plus 1 squared over 2, all inside of parentheses, minus 0, which equals xy plus half. Now we need to evaluate the middle integral. So here, let's do that. And then for our middle integral, we have right here, integral is bounded by 3 to 0, parentheses, xy plus a half dy, which is equal to bracket xy squared over 2 plus y over 2, 3, remember, it's bounded by 3 and then 0, and then that equals, parentheses, x times 3 squared, all of that, over 2 plus 3 over 2, parentheses, minus 0. And then that equals 9x over 2 plus 3 over 2. Boom. Then our last integral, which is our most outer one, we have m is equal to 2 over 0, that's what it's bounded by, and then parentheses 9x over 2 plus 3 over 2 dx. We have m equals bracket 9x squared over 4 plus 3x over 2 bounded by, once again, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 0. And then finally we have m is equal to 9 times 4 over 4 plus 3 over 2 times, divided by 2. So what is that? We have 32 divided by 4, which equals 9. And then we have 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 9 plus 3. And then we also have this minus 0, but that just gets left off because it's just 0. It's equal to m, and then m is equal to 12. So now we have that. So now we need to calculate the average density. So the average density, which is the P with the line above it, is equal to mass times volume. So our mass, remember, we have 12, which is equal to, our mass was 12, and then our volume was 6. So that means our average density is equal to 2. What else is there? I think that's it. So then this means the average density of our brick is exactly 2. Thanks for watching.